Hi, I'm Laura and this is my dad David, and we're making a quick green craft video for you today, and we're going to be making a hairy caterpillar.
Great.
So this is a bit new for Dad, so he's going to be my lovely assistant today.
Pensioner.
Lovely pensioner apparently today. You're going to need your tight leg, you're going to need some elastic bands, or if you've got them, colourful hair bands, some googly eyes of any size you've got. We're going to be filling it with cress, so is that curly cress?
Curly cress.
Yeah. Some soil, which is Dad's favourite, a bit of John Innes number 3. And then, because Dad's got his lovely fly fishing paraphernalia, we'll be using, I don't know what these even are, what do you count them as?
This is mini plush Fritz.
There you go. So we'll be using some of this for anything you've got hanging around, and some pipe cleaners, or if you've got them, bobby pins. I don't know if you can say that, that's a bobby pin, and they'll be making your eyes and antennae. And I'm also going to use a cup just to help funnel some of the soiling. So the first thing to do, I'm going to get my lovely pensioner assistant to do, is to add the cress into your soil and mix it up. So while you're doing that, our first part, just want to roll down the tights, and we'll be making around 5 sections. So if you put your cup over. So we're doing today's activity because obviously it's now the summer holidays, and although today is lovely and sunny, unfortunately I think wet times are ahead. So I thought this would be quite a nice activity to do inside. A bit of gardening indoors for any younger kids that are now on their holidays. So we've got our tight set up.
With a lovely bit.
Yes, you probably don't want your kids to do that, but
sorry.
Get rid of your lumps.
Right, that's well mixed.
So now we've got our mixed area, we'll just try and use your giant scoop to funnel into the... And we want to do about a cup's worth each time.
Right.
Let's see how we're doing there. I reckon that could probably
good,
be
that.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you've got your first area, just try and squeeze that down, and then I'm using the old Postman elastic bands.
Should I do it?
So yeah, do you want to have a go? If I hold it up, so you want it in a kind of good splodgy sort of shape, and you just then want to tie it off.
Oh, about 2 times.
Okay. That's it.
There we go.
And then it just shows a nice separated area between each segment. And what we'll probably do is then wrap around some of these over the top. So now you've made your nice mess.
Do you want to...
We can see it was shaping out like this. But before I tie
Oh,
it,
you're a natural.
I just wanted to get it to the right sort of shape, so something we're happy with that looks like a caterpillar. It's a very gigantic head for our caterpillar. There we go. So once you've got your ends, try and get this as tight as you can. Call that his nose.
Trim it off.
And then, yep, using your scissors, just carefully trim it off. Perfect. So once you've got it in place, you might want to find a plate that it's going to sit on that's got a nice ledge. So you're going to have to water it. Obviously you don't want the water to go everywhere as well. We've made enough mess today. And that will be the start of your caterpillar. I'm going to use a bobby pin. So I've just opened up my bobby pin, and the eyes are going to sit on each one. But before we put the eyes in, we obviously want to pierce it through. So we're going to have our eyes at the front, and then a set of antennae will sit behind. So you could use, I did have somewhere, a small bobby pin for the eyes and a bigger bobby pin for the antennae. But I think Dad's got some kind of plan with some something a bit more industrial. But obviously you can do it however you like with whatever you've got. So,
Is that bright enough?
I think that's bright enough.
Do you want different colours?
Oh, well, I thought it'd be nice to do different colours. You can do whatever you like.
I'll tell you what, we'll alternate it.
Yeah, so that's just pierced through, and then I'll pop it up out there, get the angle through. There we go. I've got just some little stick-on ones here. You could also have big eyes if you like. With these ones, because they are quite small, although I'll stick them on, they could probably do with just a touch of super glue afterwards. So with cress, it's very fast growing, so you should see some shoots coming up within a week or so.
Hopefully, yeah.
And then it's quite nice because you could then shape your cress, so your caterpillar really hairy head or really hairy bum or whatever you fancy.
Crew cut.
Crew cut, yep. So we've got our eyes in place there, and you can see those. And you could always, of course, wrap some of this around the antennae. But I thought if we've got our bigger antennae coming up here, they might be the showstopper for us. Okay.
One more?
Yeah, one more. Okay, so what's your plan for some antennae then?
How's that?
Perfect.
All I've got is a bit of garden wire. I've cut a bit off, bend it over, I've tied a bit of fritz in it.
So you could use pom-poms. But we... So can you make me another one of those?
I think so.
Yeah. So it
cost you
should
this.
just pop in like this. I think that looks quite snazzy.
There you
That's
go.
why, you know, the reason that caterpillars are so colourful is obviously so birds don't eat them, so that they think that looks a bit toxic. I don't fancy that much, so I don't think much would want to eat this caterpillar. And there you go, there you have it. So all you want to do is put that on your plate, really water it well, because this is the first time obviously, and then I'd probably say every other day,
Yeah.
give it a really good water, so it's a nice little activity for the kids to do, and you should start to see some cress coming
I could
along.
put it in the greenhouse.
You can put it in the greenhouse.
It'll frighten everything else away.
It might frighten everything else away, yeah. So once ours has started to grow, I'll probably put a few pictures on our blog to show you how it's coming along. If you make one at home, I'd love to see some photos, so just share those with us. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you at the next one.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.